What's going on, everybody? This is Scott, also known as ChaChingKing, and in this video, I'm going to show you the very simple steps that it takes to open a brand new eBay account. And if you're planning on selling, whether it's to clear out your house and get rid of a few items, or you're going to do like Melody and I, and you're hoping to supplement a retirement income, eBay is a terrific platform to do those things. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it takes to open that brand new account, and I'm even going to show you how to change the name to set it to what you want it to be. So let's go ahead, dive right in and get started. From the create an account page, I almost always start with personal. You can still sell on personal, and you can convert it at any time to a business account if that's what you want. But we're going to start with a personal account and fill in our information here. I have had the question before, can I open an account if I already have another account? And the answer to that is yes, you can. I've asked eBay about this specifically, and if you're not creating new accounts in order to get around a suspension or something like that, it is perfectly okay to have more than one account. All right, once you've entered your name and your email account and a password, we're going to create a personal account. Once you enter your phone number, then it's going to send you a security code to verify that. While you have to have a unique email address for every eBay account, you do not have to have a unique phone number for every account. Once we have entered our address, it's going to get us set up to start selling. And I'm going to strongly recommend starting with the Seller Hub because I use it for every single tutorial as my starting place. So let's start using the Seller Hub. And once we've done that, we're going to come to this page here. This is the Seller Hub. This is getting started setting up your new account. There is a new business seller guide, and I would recommend that you look over that. One of the things that eBay is doing is they are setting up videos just like this as tutorials. Let's look at the Learn topic that they have set up. Let's explore that for just a bit. And so eBay Academy is basically a place for you to learn as you're first getting started, a lot like these videos, but these are built by eBay. As you scroll down, you're going to see that there are Accelerate Your Success. Anyway, they're going to have different topics here for you to explore and things to know when you're first getting started. So if I click on Fundamentals to Kickstart Your Business, it's going to have a lot of great information here. While obviously I'm a fan of people logging onto YouTube to get started because those are the videos I create, eBay is also a great source for you to log in and find a lot of this information. All right, let's back up. That is the new business seller guide. You can choose a store subscription at this point right here. Normally with a brand new account, you don't need a store subscription in order to get started. Until I've got something listed, there's not really a reason to have the payments in there. I don't have anything listed, so it's not letting me open a store. As soon as I list something, then I will be able to enter my payment information. I don't suggest that you start with a store subscription anyway, because you're not going to need it until you pass up 250 or so listings. When we go to create our first listing, we can go right there. This is where you're going to search for things similar to what you're listing, and I do have videos on creating your very first listing. I think the Seller Hub is one of the most important tools that you're going to have. One of the first things you're probably going to want to do when you open a new account is you're going to want to give it a name. Up here, it gave me bits and pieces of my own personal name, but I can go up here, go to my account settings. I am going to go to my personal information. I'll have to re-enter my password here. I hope I typed that right. Once I've gone to the business settings and my own personal information, you'll notice the username right here. It's got something that they assigned to me. I can edit this, and it's going to tell you that once I edit this, I can't edit it again for 30 days. And so I'm going to enter an account name that makes sense for me. In this account, we'll put ChaChingKing 3. And it will make me log back in. Okay, so now I've got a name that I've chosen. You can change your name again. I get that question quite a bit, is can I change my name at a later date? Absolutely. You want it to reflect what you're doing. Even on my main account, I have changed it in the past. It's an individual account. That doesn't mean that I can't sell. I can still sell on this account. I've got my contact information. I've got my phone number entered. I've got my name and address down here. If you go to sign in and security, that's where you will have your password if you ever need to change that. Your two-step verification. If you're going to treat this like a business and this is going to be signed into your bank account, take security very seriously because you don't want anybody getting that information. Devices that you trust, that'd probably be like your phone, and I would strongly recommend downloading the eBay app onto your phone and signing in on there. But your computer and your phone, and you can look at your sign-in history to see if you're being signed in from anywhere else, and the different types of things that you're going to use on signing in and security. Your addresses are your physical addresses, where you're registered at, your phone number, where you're going to ship to, and ship from address. You do not need to use your home address in here if you opt out of using your home address. I use a P.O. box for most things. I also used my home address for like 12 years without any issues of any kind whatsoever. Could it be an issue? It could. I like the little extra layer of security from having a P.O. box. This will show your feedback as you get started. Again, it's all zeros. When you first start out on eBay, if you have no feedback and no history and you list something, like those scammers out there, there won't be many once you get rolling. But when you first get started, there's some people that are going to try and prey on you. So one of your first things that you want to do is build up your feedback. eBay makes no differentiation between whether you have feedback because you bought stuff or you have feedback because you sold stuff. So what I would recommend when you're first getting started with a brand new account is buy a little bit of your tape, buy a few of your eBay supplies from people that you can tell leave feedback so that you can get some positive feedback before you get started selling things. That's a critical tip. Resolution hubs where you'll go to tend to problems. You won't have any problems if you're just getting started. Permissions are if you're going to have people working for you, you can give them limited access. And you can go in and define what each person is allowed to do. Melody and I neither have nor want employees. All right, communication preferences. This is the type of information you're going to be getting from eBay. Like for me, I don't want any email marketing stuff coming to me at all. So I normally go in and take all of this off. See all of this down here, these marketing communications. I don't want any of this ever. I get enough stuff. You're going to want to go through each one of these and make it suit what you want. On buying activity, this is all for you as a buyer, not as a seller. Under seller, like subscriptions, that's going to be stores and things like that. You might want to look that over, but I wouldn't start with one if this is brand new to you. And again, they have a ton of tools right here on eBay, and typically with any of these that are created for a site like eBay, they're all inclusive, so it may be way more than what you want or what you need. That's where YouTube comes in handy because you can see exactly what you want. The process of opening an account and being ready to list is very simple. Once you list your first item, then you're going to have to put in your payment information, so that you can not only send a payment, but that you can receive payments. Then after that, you start listing and hopefully start selling. If this is your first step, congratulations for taking it. You can do this. I know that because I can do this. That's it for this one. I appreciate you watching. I'm going to see you real soon on the next one. Bye.